Alright, let's do a quick sound test. Sounds good. Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's Turn-Based Tuesday. We're going to pick up from where we left last week in Persona 4 Golden. I took care of the farming that I needed. And now, we've got plot.
Hey, here's a story about the fog. Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it.
Me.
Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint.
It only took a year of this, pretty much, before the government finally got involved. Sounds about right.
Is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here, either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side. But beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder.
Yep.
The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
Well, he was kind of out of it.
So it's finally over. A lot of stuff's happened. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
Yep. Unfortunately, we do have to ask some important questions. Can they prove anything?
I'm sure your uncle can.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
She raises the point.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
True. Very true.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
It's a possibility.
Unfortunately, very true
Hell's
possibility.
up with that! We all know he did it.
Yes, we know, and we also have additional information.
You can't
but we
just
can't
let a
prove it.
maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets!
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues.
If he gets locked up,
Saki-senpai.
regardless.
No, not just her, or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
I don't know. That kid was particularly a little bit unhinged. He might have done something that crazy just randomly. You're reminded that you made a promise with Nanako to buy a new Kakatsu.
What's the matter?
You told the others about your promise with Nanako.
A Katatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new kotatsu.
It would be a nice gift.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock. All right, off to the housewares section for Nanako-chan!
You are one giant ham, Yosuke. I did good on this coffee.
If we're getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
Is that a thing?
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
Leave it to kanji.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
What's wrong with him?
Can I still stay here? You kept your promise to me. So I should be going back. But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
It's true. He does take a while to finally accept
But
that. Yeah, we welcome
I
you.
couldn't save Nana-chan.
You couldn't save her from getting kidnapped. You saved her from dying. That's the important part.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
He was good beneficial. He was good
Daddy,
for being a
You
good...
shouldn't talk that way
general
when
support character.
Nanako-chan is still fighting.
You guys. Can I really?
That's right, you're just by yourself at home now, huh?
It is a little nice in some regards, but yeah, it's
Hey,
lonely.
why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
'Tis the month.
That's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
Alright, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt. How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Junes overcharges for things.
Shots fired.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
What? What did you just say?
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
I can't tell if he's just oblivious at this moment or he's actually trying to help the situation by diffusing it with
Stay out of
humor.
this.
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
But what would a girl her age want?
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
Well, she does. Would find where you say cute, but let's go something a little more wholesome.
Yeah, that white round shape's the best. A plush doll's the way to go.
Alright, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
You are list following the recipe.
Of course!
Let's make it a cake to remember.
Oh, no, you're not! Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
Oh, that's right. She was not there for that. It's Adachi.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay?
Alright, not saying a good tone,
Nanako-chan's
Adachi.
condition suddenly got worse.
Oh shit.
The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Come on, let's go!
I wonder how far that would be. I doubt they all have their scooters there, so that would have been probably a bit of a run. In Ninaba Municipal Hospital, Nanako's room. Dojima is listening to an explanation from the doctor. There have been some loud voices throughout the hospital for some time now.
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses? They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
No comment.
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this! Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
Panic does stupid things.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
All we can do right now is monitor
what
her condition
probably sounds like a
closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself. Do something about Nanako.
Dojima-san!
Just save her. For God's sake, please save Nanako.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Nanako.
Yeah. Today's particular day sucked. A nurse accompanied Dojima back to his room.
Hey, can't you do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
I'm thinking, but...
Yelling at him won't help, Yosuke.
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her? How am I supposed to stay calm at a time like this? Can't believe this is happening.
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
She'll be fine. The plot demands it.
You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wound's opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court. Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh yeah, something about him having an alibi.
Well, we caught him kidnapping this one.
That. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, there's no way that'll stand up in court.
You're suddenly accepting of that
answer. No
answer.
one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh? You want to see that stuff so bad? We'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
Honestly, they just done this about, 6 in-game days before. It's like, okay, we have proof, go!
Hey, stop!
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here?
I'm here.
Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan.
Daddy...
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're saying? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there. Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
Damn.
How's Nanako?
I don't know what it was. He typically got wounded. His stomach, shoulder, butt, chest. Like, they didn't really explain where he got wounded.
Big bro.
Right here.
I'm scared. Big bro.
I really feel like they should have put some effort in this scene and have her eyes closed to match the portrait. Like, see, they can do that. There's like, have it during that scene. Oh crap!
Nanako! Nanako!
I'm sorry, sir.
Nana-chan.
And that's why all the good fit on screen.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Good punch, Kanji.
Nanako-chan.
Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait,
Well, at least you can read the mood. Takes a moment.
But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way. Wait a sec. That's the way to...
Senpai! Senpai! Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame! Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved.
Where's his room?
I can't tell you that.
You better, because we might have another murder on our hands.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's his room?
Top floor in the second surgical ward. Furthest room back. But there's a police guard.
Hey, cool. We know which one it is specifically now. In case you don't mistake it with there's a police guard. Meanwhile, Nanako's hospital room.
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only Teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako?
Again,
Tell me that, huh?
guys, we should put another portrait there. The angry face went perfect for this.
The hell with you all!
See,
Why
they
is he
switched it up.
still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's the only one in the world.
Call a doctor!
And he tore the wound open again.
Let go of me. I need to...
Holy crap! Dojima-san!
How did you get here first?
Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Don't mind us, we're just going to sneak right by.
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Again, one of the
Dojima-san
youngest is the
probably
most
knew
mature and rational.
that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right.
Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
Probably because as an adult you can take the poisons of that world a little bit better. The window in the room is wide open. Trying to escape, huh?
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Another Namatame?
It is different.
The real one's right here, and we already beat his shadow.
No. Come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self. And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either.
You just
Perhaps
kinda...
that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed, but it wasn't my fault.
That smirk.
And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then... he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you did!
This... Please! Stop!
Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Kanji...
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Well, that was an abrupt end.
My God.
Please, stop.
He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Agreed.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand, but...
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second.
This is true.
You don't mean... Are you... serious?
Would be poetic justice.
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
What's gotten into you guys?
Vengeance.
This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
Chie! Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again?
And I was pointing out that this isn't like the normal channel display.
There's no way I can do that!
Why?
It's
Why
just
is it happening
wrong,
different?
isn't it?
There's something going on here.
But Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
Just push him inside?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay.
But
As
regardless,
for me,
you force them to be accomplice to this
nothing
action,
can make me
because
forgive
they're not
this
stopping
bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think. What do you want to do, leader? We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back. What are you trying to say? Something we don't know. What don't we know?
Well, if I knew that, then we wouldn't be missing the question.
But We just heard the guy's true feelings on TV!
No, we heard what we assume.
What didn't you understand? Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling? Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer. Are we doing this or not?
No, we're not
That's all
going
I
to do
give
this.
a damn about right now.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I'm perfectly calm.
No, you're seething with rage and want to kill a man.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
You're enjoying this. That's not a good sign.
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
Everyone took a deep breath. It's because everyone has finally regained their composure.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV. It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Good call.
Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them, though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done. Anytime, anywhere, anything.
Let's just think about it for now.
Jeez, how the hell can you stay so calm, man? Then again, that's why you're our leader. All right. Let's
Because
go
I
ahead
have
and
the
think this
luxury
through
of
as much as we
quick
need.
time events.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be
Or
lying to
branching
ourselves.
choice decisions, then they last forever.
Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Well, 4 of us at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
The case has taken a sharp turn, and the investigation team is now one step closer to the truth. It seems that you'll go on with your friends to solve another mystery. But first... Rank max. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Loki, the ultimate form of the Fool Arcana. Shots fired. The Ocean Team Social Link has reached its maximum level. I've forged a bond that cannot be broken. Feels like more like several bonds, but... But in place of the Fool, we now develop Judgment. Unfortunately, since we're at like 77% Persona Index completion, we're not really getting much of a bonus out of that judgment. Arcana. To establish the secrets of truth, social link.
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect.
Good.
The police
Makeshift life.
officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation. And their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Oh, I see.
Good call.
We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible.
Ooh, Dachi stepping up.
So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
We scratch your back, you scratch ours.
How is he, Doctor?
That didn't come out right.
He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
And police's orders.
Understood.
We should go too. So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Well, he said
Good question.
himself it was to save them, right? So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning. But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
Possible.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano. Although, her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
Or lack thereof.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I don't really get any of this.
Oh, this is so confusing!
And there goes insightful Kanji. It's nice when he appears.
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Oh, there you are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Good excuse to get out of there. Teddy, why are you on a highway?
Where am I? Is this Teddy's world? This doesn't quite feel like it, though.
There are so many worlds.
I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan. I couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist?
Because you're an adorable mascot.
I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guys! Sensei!
What did you remember, Teddy?
What should I do?
Find a TV and get back.
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Huh? What did you just say?
Yay, happy music.
Nanako-chan's alive?
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen. But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Why would I lie?
Nanako-chan. Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Oh, good. We didn't kill this man.
I'm so glad. I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Come on! Stop crying, you two!
You all should go home for the night. I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment.
You better tell him about this part right now, though, otherwise he
It's
might try to
rather
go kill
chilly
him, man.
outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh
Even
yeah,
he
he
don't
has
know.
a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
I would have liked this nice touch there. The doctor's kind of glared at Yosuke quickly, and then he was like, "Oh right, hospital. Don't use cell phone inside. You must wait and believe that she will recover."
Oh, there you are. I forgot to tell you. Don't pull that again, okay? You can't just meet with the suspect like that. Anyway, I came to give you an update on Dojima-san. His wounds opened up a little, but he's treated now, and he's fast asleep.
Make sure he's secure, because he might break loose.
He'll be alright, don't worry. Knowing him, by this time tomorrow, he'll be on his feet and yelling at people again. Don't tell him I said that. Anyway, I heard Nanako-chan's on the road to recovery again. You guys were being so dramatic that I got really worried. But this is good news. She'll be well again in no time.
3 weeks.
By the way, you're all alone at the house now, right? Well, enjoy your freedom while you can. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan will be back soon after all.
You sense Adachi's concern for you. Rank 7. Oh, it's 8. Even better. 2 more, and we got maxed. Torodachis social link has reached level 8. You can create personas up to of the Chess Arcana to level
Well,
8.
I better head back. You go home too, before it gets too late. See ya.
Couldn't save. I couldn't save. Why? Mayumi. And that girl too. I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
Good job there, guard. Sleeping on the job.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick
Maybe.
look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
Oh, being in the snow.
Oh, it's snow.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
On one hand, snow coming down. Beautiful sight.
I guess this
Snow
makes
piled
it the
up.
first snow of the
There's a
year.
horrendous sight.
It's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, all right?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow. Man, that Ted... I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
And then there was one. Back in Namatami's room. Was it really the right to stop everyone from what they were about to do? Well, considering the plot is still going on, I'm going to say yes. For now, we have no way of knowing. Remember, your cell phone has been off this entire time since you were at the hospital. There seems to be no messages. You should go home before you catch a cold. So quiet. As ever inside. Nope, one more day to collect. Alright. Well, Doc will be alright. Then there's what happened in Tommy's hospital ward. The snow that started to fall, and the fog that won't disappear. What lies ahead from here on? You feel very tired. You should hurry and get some more rest for today. Yeah, we ain't doing anything. Just out we go. Oh, it's been a while since you saw me here, Igor.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
That's what I was thinking. So you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery? Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge.
You know, looking back on it, this is probably the tiniest Velvet Room he's ever had.
If we continue driving blindly,
then again, I know how long
we
the
may
room
end up
is, so
leading you further away from
when
the
it lacks
mystery
in
that you
width, it
must
makes up in
reach.
length.
Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
Voices you've heard many times before echo in your mind.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life? The answers to those things lie within you.
I'm going to think about my life and set my own path.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on. We've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Seems the car stopped moving.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Somebody give me a master sword. I'm going to go upriver.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
Damn. My heart's classy.
Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
You hear something in the distance. Finally, on to day 4. Whoa. Seems you've been sleeping until now. You hear the doorbell ringing. Someone's at the door.
Teddy's missing.
Ah, crap.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
He'll be back soon.
I hope so. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Junes?
Sure. Where could have Teddy gone? In any case, you decide to go look for him.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
That Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
You recall the mysterious dream you had last night. This may be a time for contemplation rather than action. That's what Igor said, but... let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now we must concentrate on the case.
Yep.
It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer?
Yeah.
That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
The lighter
You
problem.
lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
3 stars.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior, and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
Exactly.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? The warning letter.
Warning letter? Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
You recall the first warning letter said, "Don't rescue anymore." And the second one said, "If you don't stop this time, someone close to you will be put in and killed."
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like "don't rescue" or "kill"?
Yeah, and the "will be put in and killed" part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like "I'll put in and kill"?
Hey, could this mean...
Namatame didn't write it.
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right?
Yeah.
If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
Surprise! It's the old cliche. There was another person.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In
Let's just
Namatame's
inverse those
parlance,
findings.
failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
Nope.
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
You all work together to take another step forward towards the truth. Rank 2.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
It's the Inaba police. There ain't much of a tightening there. I have a plan.
But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah. Understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
TV this, TV that.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
I'm also his nephew.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself.
That is my uncle you're talking about.
We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild.
I do like how he's like, everybody there is like, oh crap, we don't want to deal with Dojima. He has some clout, or is a pain in the ass for everyone at that department.
Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too.
Check the front of UNS. He usually hangs out there.
This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
You are trusting Naoto
Understood.
way too quickly.
Please be careful. I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
I wasn't making jokes about them not tightening security enough for no reason.
Wow!
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Alright, round 2. This time with the lights on.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are.
Looks like you escaped.
But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh? What? Seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Is saving killing people? No.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
Who did you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
Did you kill those 2 girls?
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
Sounds about right.
It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Well, after you get possessed by that many shadows...
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first 2 victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
Why the warning letter?
What are you talking about?
Well, answer that question. Why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
What should you ask? Who killed the first 2?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
As I thought.
You... believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things?
Oh, he's back to reality.
Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only... you?
Yep, the world depends on a bunch of teenagers. JRPG has find us.
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
As long as you start talking before the police come back.
All right. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you?
The irony of it is that if
She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me.
When did you hear this
Since I had
rumor?
nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
I don't know what would have happened with that if you're just like, looks pretty good in here.
I was so scared.
Or we get a full-on
I
sucked
couldn't
into it.
understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead, and not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Or apparently I got places mixed up. I thought Inaba was his hometown. Wait, no, sorry, I got that reversed. Inaba is his hometown. I thought he had gone somewhere else other than Inaba for that, Okay. I think his coffee needs to be fresher. Nami's casting his eyes downward painfully, because I can't keep a thought straight.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
Yep.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
So it's by circumstance you happen to find the next victim. He is a short guy.
After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please!
If someone's being assaulted like that, I don't think they have time to pick up the phone.
The next day, They found her dead. I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The
Hey,
girl
level 1, what's
inside
up?
the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me.
Like a brick to the face.
I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calmed down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate?
Spoilers, no, someone else responsible for that one. Just chilling high level 1. How are you enjoying Final Fantasy 12? Saw you playing that a bit.
Was it my mission to save people?
Yeah, there we go, finally I can breathe.
But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it.
There we go, finally. You're hanging now.
Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
Eric nail clip? I don't know.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I'm right there with you. It is my second favorite. Ironically, because of the Gambit system, because I feel like I can program party members to my preference. Seriously, I love that Gambit system. Just develop that a bit further, and whenever you have allies in the future, I'd love that. Let's not talk about Yasmad. Yasmad is just arbitrary game length addition. The TM.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it.
At some point, I've got to play that myself.
But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
I guess you mean 13-13, not 13-2 or 13-3.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her.
Oh, I thought he went at the same time, not that he went in after her.
But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yep.
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
I can't say much about 13 at all, like 13, 32, or 33. I've never played any of them. I have all three of them, but I've never actually played any of them. So that's going to be an experience whenever I get around to that. Final Fantasies 1 to 6, I could go through pretty quickly. 7 took a while. 8, I don't know if I'll ever touch. 9, that'll be fun, but it'll take a bit. And after that, I've got no experience apart from like 11 and 12. So 10, I have no idea how long that'll take for me to play through. But it's going to be probably a while before I touch the 13 series. And then again, who knows? I might jump and just go straight there sometime.
TV and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
To be fair, you're more to blame for some of this, not all of it.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that.
I don't know about the streamlining. Again, I haven't seen anything about 13 other than if your leader dies, even though everyone else is still standing, you could revive, it's game over. Apart from that, I don't know anything about the Gambit system. But I don't like that you say it's streamlined. I liked how it was in 12, like be able to control everything. Maybe if they made a few things more automated, per se, but give me control. I want to be able to tell them, do this in this situation, do this in this situation, do this in this situation, and if none of these variables are active, do this instead. It's the programmer in me that loves that.
I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly.
Yeah, we don't even understand them yet.
Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait.
Ooh.
I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
That's our plan.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders.
Yeah, that's a little too streamlined for my preference. Then again, with the Zodiac version, don't they basically pull the same stunt with limiting you to certain abilities? For Final Fantasy XII, that is.
It was another party who threw the first 2 victims into the TV.
Take another step towards the truth. Well, if you like it, you like it. Not gonna say that's right or wrong. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. I just think, and well, to be fair, I haven't touched it yet, so I might enjoy that system too. But just from description, I feel like it's just too streamlined. But yeah, that's my opinion. It will be revalued when I touch Final Fantasy 13 in 13 years.
I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
He uses the term rascals.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
Stop using WarioWare advertisements.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
Well, to touch it, that's probably a Wario reference. I'm positive they use that line somewhere over the course of the games, because there's just so many micro mini games in that series that touch it has probably been shouted at some point, if not multiple times. Touching is good. Yeah, it's probably more of a general DS advertisement.
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on.
Excuse me.
And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Tomorrow, you'll all be going out to talk to people in town. We've this finally help uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit. You decide to go home early today and get some rest. Oh, excuse me. Milk is coming up. Oh, right. Vegetable time. What did we plant last time? Tomatoes? Yep, tomatoes. Or wait, no, those are eggplants. Anything else for vegetables? Nope. Alright, more tomatoes. Yeah, that was a bit counterproductive. Telling you, you basically need 3 hands in order to use this thing. Today is the day off. The day the school was founded, so you have the day off. You need to investigate the town. You would be able to gather information. Like, damn, that fog looks like it's snowed in. Let's see, is there anything in the city that I need to do? Damn, it's actually reflected over here. This is the first time that the weather's actually been reflected. Alright, time for Star Trek Syndrome. Talk to everybody. Last spring, I still wonder what happened. It's a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I must have really forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? What is it? About the murders. What are you talking about? Do explain the incident involving Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Did all that happen just last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Who's going to remember something from that far back anyway? Man, this fog feels like we're still inside the TV. Wonder if we can find anything new, find new clues about the killer. No use whining about it now. Let's step up the search to get that info. Again, guessing got to be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it? You know who I heard it was? Judas! Yeah, that's right, Judas! The country of Judas is staging an all-attack on Inaba. Information on what happened before we entered TV. You know, about the first murder. I wonder what happened. Let's ask around and see what we can gather. I tried talking to the old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. With the fog and all. Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kind of hurt. Damn fog, hurry up and go away. Just same thing, alright. I don't think we have to talk to the people in shops. Hey, listen to this. Rosette came and spoke to me. This is a once in a lifetime thing. I asked her for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. Hey, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. About those murders. Did they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? Are you done asking questions? Good. Now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. I've been asking around about Teddy too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remembered. How many actually remember? They're like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Junes. But no one has seen him yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck did he go? Could have gone. Nope, don't mind anything. Shoo crows. Everyone, even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets so easily. But rumors they hear from friends and TV that get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? This fog's just dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? About the murders. A little while ago, they said that the suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true there are no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. The fog isn't clearing, even though the year's almost over. It's deplorable. It'll be so cold on New Year's that I'll never be happy. What do you want? About the murders. I can't remember something from that long ago. Recall anyone suspicious? There's anyone like that in this town. I even know you. You're the kid who's been staying at Doji-kun's house. Have I seen any other people aside from Namatame-san? Nope, don't think so. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, I got kind of freaked out too. I don't know where I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. Same thing. It's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought if I stay out here and watch the sunset, of course, I'm going to go watch TV when I go home anyway. No, because then they'll expect some good voice acting. Even then, I can see the sunset because of all this fog. I hate it. It's so depressing. Oh, do you have a question? About the murders. Oh, come on. Don't make me even more depressed. They said in the news that the suspect had been caught. So that whole thing's over now, right? What else is there? It's a small town. If there was anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going around all over. But at least I haven't heard any news or rumors like that, so I say there's no such person. Alright, what do you say? Be careful when taking a motorcycle on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, or was I at fault there? Nothing more. Okay. Since we got a second question unlocked, let's see. Talk to the other people here. Better talk to those two. You're not going to say anything more. Recalling, I don't think I've seen any suspicious people around here. Except for you. You're interrupting my conversation with Rosette. Some people are so self-centered. Oh yeah, he's just talking about that. Recall anyone suspicious? A strange person? Nah, I don't think I've seen any. I mean, this is a pretty small town, would you say? If I had, I'm pretty sure I'd remember. You'd be surprised how easy you forget things. Recall anyone suspicious? Suspicious person? No, I can't think of anyone. Not from this town, anyway. Alright, that's everyone here. Next up. Judas. Thankfully, this is a nice short area. Can I help you? About those murders. And last week I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm going to be studying for college exams next year, so I got no room for useless information like that. Recall anyone suspicious? A suspicious person. Rather than mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? I hate how foggy it is every day. This is the season for winter vegetables, too. What do I do if the fog really is poison? All my vegetables will go run. This is all because not enough people eat veggies. If only my son would clean his plate. He'd... I don't know if I have to go back to there. And to the floodplain. Ah, it's you. Fog's pretty thick today, huh? I go on my walks and I recognize my surroundings. Pretty sad, ain't it? But hey, hey, thanks for stopping to talk to me. I'm glad I asked you about, you still looking for it? You know where I look? In the clouds. Nah, forget I said anything. I don't want to force too much on you. Alright, so the quest giving NPCs won't say anything. Good to know. Wow, really? Nothing? Hey, I can gather this information from some fish. What do you say? My daughter was in an accident. On top of that, it was a hit and run. No one could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. Sheesh, this is horrible. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt too bad. But she was right, wasn't she? The fog is dangerous. I need to start letting everyone know. Nope, nothing more, okay. The fog isn't clearing up, is it? It's just a little strange. My wife is all business as usual, but I'm kind of worried. By the way, do you need anything? About those murders. I'm sorry. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. Alright, we're calling suspicious. We've had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. Okay. Do you need something? About the murders. Now that you mention it, the town was a buzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? So you won't find any more information on the incidents last spring. Recall anyone suspicious? Have I seen a strange person? I don't know. Out in the country, if there was anybody strange walking around, everybody would know about it right quick. So, am I missing something? Oh, well, she did say go talk to her in the district, so let's see who it is. Maybe it was her? Huh? Someone told you I saw a suspicious person? Oh, that! You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me how Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV, I don't know what it was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl, just that people misunderstood her. She was referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. It seems that the things about Namatame convincing Saki was a misunderstanding. It doesn't look like you'll find any more information on a suspicious person. You gathered as much information as you could. You should report back to the group. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Chinese diner, Aya. You met with your friends after you finished gathering information. Excuse me, I have a meat dimension bowl to
Seriously
demolish.
pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all.
Such the problem with being famous.
The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
Follow her lead. I'll take the special.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
You all finish eating the dishes that you ordered.
Oh, now that our tummies are full.
I do like though in the anime version of this, they actually bring out the special bowl that you get on the rainy day special, and the protagonist actually does do the line, if I recall right. I just like, you need the diligence to do this, the patience to do this, the wisdom to this, and it's like all is like, and it gets to this point and it's just like, it's empty, and it's like, how did you finish that?
Let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Also, I would love to have a ramen bowl like that. No place around here that does it. You spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up,
We got nothing.
there really was no new information. The end?
Question mark?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
I got jack shit.
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Don't get kidnapped. Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go outside and get some fresh air as well. Gotta work off that meatball.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
It's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Miyomi Yamano and Saki Konishi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual has been seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. There must be someone in this small town who fits all the facts. The person who was like the most likely culprit is... Yosuke Hanamura. No, someone else. Well, can't be any of us. There's only one person who is unaccounted for and meets all these criterias. Well, he's dead, can't be him. They're dead, can't be them. They're dead, can't be them. Living asshole, but can't be them. I don't think Hanako is the type. And Kashiwagi is just Kashiwagi. Damn, they are giving you everybody on the list here you could choose from. There we go. Is Adachi. Of course, if you look at the circumstances, you can't possibly rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease and knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times when investigating the case. You've learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There's no exact reason to doubt him, but something's bothering you. However... should you tell your friends about your suspicions about Adachi being the culprit? Yeah, we're going for the good ending. Tell your friends. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right?
He's a clod, a buffoon.
I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
What?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
Oh, that's adorable.
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Where the food is nice and warm.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Ms. Yamano and...
What did you say?
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body. On numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Useful perk. Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
Well, I'm gonna say it's him. It's a matter of, do we want to go with definitive, or is like we need to be sure? I'm going with definitive.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
Well, we know where he is.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now. You feel you're getting closer to the truth. Which means... Rank 4. The judgment is leveling up quick. One might say we have a higher judgment.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Have you checked Nanako's room?
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Getting a little defensive there, Adachi.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this
You without
more
proof
of
of the other world.
detective's
So
intuition?
Dojima-san is still a very good detective.
He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Shots fired.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
65% best.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Oh? You should question Adachi. About when Yamano vanished.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
Your memory's hazy 5 minutes ago.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
Not that warning letter.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind.
That's not an inconvenient lie. It is telling the truth.
Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing.
Again, not entirely inaccurate.
And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
Now give me a shot of a clock and I'll tell you.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing.
Oh, what was that old detective show? Like just one more thing. Columbo? Yeah, I think it was Columbo. Naoto's certainly pulling that stunt here.
Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
Why are you looking at me?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Way to tip the hand, Kanji.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business?
Ah, shit.
Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
Yeah, it's true. Give me a TV, I'll show you right now.
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me.
Interesting
Do
way to
you
say that.
recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow. Then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days, yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Well, if anyone can chase...
Oh, damn it! Damn it! Adachi!
I would have liked it if Dojima was actually able to chase after him. Namatame's hospital room. Former hospital room. Dachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way!
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
Gee, I wonder where he went.
Bastard.
Dojima-san?
Oh, crap.
For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry.
That nurse is about the only one who could calm him down.
Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
Don't worry, we'll put our foot up his ass eventually.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Did a perfect forward swan dive right into the TV.
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here.
And that's why we don't go in today.
We're not 100% positive he used this TV. And on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse, like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
Staying alive from you, you can go there, are we? The extremely suspicious detective, Adachi. You're taking another step closer to the truth. Rank 5? Yeah, 5. You split up for today and you all went back home. Alright. So much happened today. You're very tired. You should rest early today and get ready to pursue the true culprit starting tomorrow. Rest. How did you get in here? This seems you've come to the vault room in your dreams again. Something serves this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Teddy is sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am I? Sensei? Why are you here?
I could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something.
Oh?
I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start.
Yeah, we all are.
Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
Just a shadow?
I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts.
Oh,
one day,
some thought
a
development.
shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities.
You seem to be the one hybrid.
So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this.
Because a big dopey bear is... That's how you get people to like you. Nah, I tease Teddy. He's got a good
I really am stupid. What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self.
I feel like Freud would disagree with that, considering you literally built a self.
There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh, yeah. Sensei,
Well, if you're gonna do that, make sure you give me all your equipment first.
one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her I'm really sorry. Huh? Really?
Yes, really. You told Teddy about how Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's. Wow. That's wonderful. I'm so glad.
Well, there you go. The sense of self is returning.
Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Manner of speaking. Something like that.
But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
Get your ass back in the party.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it.
So?
No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
You can sense Teddy's pure and deep gratitude. Rank 10. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Healy, the ultimate form of the Star Arcana. Heli? Hello? That name. The Teddy Social Link has reached its maximum. You've mastered the Teddy Social Link. You can create personas up to the maximum level, and forge a bond that cannot be broken, yada yada. The Light Bearer. Digital ours affect this persona as well, as my mic filter falls down. Damn it. Fix that. There we go. Okay. Learn Evade Elect, which is his one weakness. So this begs the question, what do I get rid of to forward? Because that triple evasion is actually pretty damn good. Because he's the only one with actually Mabufu dying. Yeah, let's just get rid of Sakuran. We can revive somebody with items, and if we need to heal Master Store, it's good. And we got a way to buff 2 aspects of our party right away. Yeah, we'll get rid of Samaragam. Samaragam.
But I have to get going.
Yeah, get back to the hospital with us.
This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
Before you know it, Teddy's gone, and Igor, Margaret, and Marie are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
Igor has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated.
Okay, I'll be honest. With the way that this is laid out, I could have... Wish this thing would stop falling down. Have to make it look into a new one. So, with the way this... I figured, like, I was at the back and they were in, like, toward... I got that reversed. They were in the back and I was, like, towards the front of the car. But now that the car is moving again, you can see that the fog's going past us, so I'm in the back and they're towards the front. I always think it was the opposite way around for this design. Here we go, get that fixed for the moment.
Now, it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
So, if that's the case, and they're at the front, that must be the little thing from the slide to speak to the driver. And, spoiler department, it's us! No, it isn't. They never actually show who's driving the car.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Oh, that annoying little furball! Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
Yep.
What the... There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
What the...
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Yep.
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog.
Oh, thank you for that. Pointing out the 100 followers. Didn't see it. Nice. Well, that tipped over, but either way, thanks for pointing it out. Also, welcome to the stream.
I wonder what's going to happen.
How are things?
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then, maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from, too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
This place.
I'm back.
I see. I came back. But it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
Well, I got Teddy remotivated.
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, "Hang in there."
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown.
I question the validity of that
Nana-chan's
statement.
doing her
Grammar, but
best.
we have to
Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Teddy's strong will that allowed him to accept and overcome his weakness has awakened his heart's true power. Now he is the Rocket Man. Teddy's persona has been reborn. Kitoki Doji has transfigured into Kamu. I think I'm pronouncing that right.
Right. I need to get back to the others. Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all, but he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's a big teddy bear.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree.
This is true.
If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced.
You can all thank me for that.
Moreover, it's
That
almost
lover's rank 10
nighttime. We
comes
should
handy.
return to our world for the present.
I thought they had a hard time telling time how it passed when they were on the other side.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless.
They're unique, not useless.
Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry.
Wait. Isn't his human form taller than the bear suit?
I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
I feel like they made the model too
figured out
small
a lot
in this,
of
screen,
things.
in this scene.
Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
You listen to Teddy's confessions as he finally understands who he really is, that he was only a shadow, and that it was and that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all.
You had a sense of self and awareness.
I did everything
You're
I
special.
could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place. And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow!
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow, then, that you must have developed an ego?
Oh, Teddy has plenty of ego.
Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
To be fair, the shadow
practically human
came aware of its
then.
own ego and then had to master its ego, its shadow. You gotta do it twice.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Give me a little umbrella here. That text, well, the text does not fit that sound effect whatsoever.
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
And that face is perfect. He's like, who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball?
Ooh, that's bad coming from Teddy.
Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Kanji, wording.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
You're taking another step towards the truth. Rank 6. We are just burning through this. Since you'll start fresh again tomorrow, each of you decide to go home for the day. Alright. Once more, to bed. You fully recovered from yesterday's events. You should go over to the TV world with everyone after school.
I'll give it a try, but if Rise-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried-up nose like me will be much help.
Wait, I got something.
I do smell a Dachi baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up his scent.
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling I've got to sniff him out no matter what!
Right character model, wrong portrait model.
This is my time to shine! Ooh, I'm getting something!
The legendary Super Urson.
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is it Itachi?
Is that actually the right spelling of that?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
I don't get it.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
When we first... Where was that? Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
It was just dumb luck. It's
That
because that's
portrait
where
model.
I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
Huh? You're saying he beat his pants there?
Ew, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants! Chie, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
He was going to, but the audience made him have a performance fright.
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
Ba-dum-psh.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
It was delightfully corny. Oh, another step towards the truth. This is rank 7? 7. 3 more ranks.
That damn bitch. I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there? Oh, it's you guys. You're very
There's the
persistent.
true face of Adachi. The grinning fool. Did you kill Miss Yamada?
You're getting on my nerves, kid.
Answer the question! Did you or did you not throw Ms. Yamano into the TV?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
I forgot they actually gave her a voice.
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot? It's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it.
I'm also trying to think of a mathematical equation or some bullshit in order to say 100 is over 9,000.
You caught my eye, but it turns out...
What's wrong with you?
Don't make me call for help.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
I'm not. I am not a mathematician. I cannot think of a bullshit explanation for how 100 can be over greater than 1,000. I mean, 9,000.
She fell in. Wow. So people can go completely inside.
I forget. Does he stick his head in there and shout at her?
Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
That happened in our lobby?
Well,
I learned about the
normal
Midnight
anymore.
Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the Force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Oh crap, you pushed the Saki button.
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff. Her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all.
Uh-oh.
And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her. And then that bitch.
What did she do that pissed you off?
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame.
Damn, girl.
Huh. So I'm not good enough for you. Well, I know how to deal with girls like you.
No!
God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got the sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all. Get on your knees and beg!
Oh,
and
this is
maybe
where he
I'll
sticks his
let
head in
you
the TV.
out.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, like that'll happen. As if I'd walk into a death trap like that.
How'd you know it was a death trap? One time might have been an accident.
It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You son of a...
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them. I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. A council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Where do we start with you?
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
So what if I knew? Nah, he called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Pure circumstance.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
Yep.
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure, but I actually did believe him, you know?
True, you are talking to the only other person who had the ability at the time.
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea.
Oh, crap. Here's him stirring the
If you really want
pot.
to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Where no one could find her?
Save her yourself. You can do it. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Yep, that's Dachi stirring the pot. And the rest is the first third of the game.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatomi's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push, and he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really.
The lulz. There's the reason.
I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
I was not being sarcastic.
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
For the lulz.
Come on. All I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them. And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Yeah? Then how would you prove it? He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
You bring a small group of people who can stick their arms in the TV, I think they might say, okay, something's up. We're going to put you on observation, but what you're saying may not be incredibly inaccurate.
What a jerkwad!
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast. It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well?
If you did, it's not showing up as a raid came through, but I'm still gonna say thank you for the raid. Really got to work on getting that countermeasures developed.
I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
Even if it was a host, I still would see it come up, and yeah, I'm getting nothing in the notifications about anyone else hosting. Do a quick refresh just in case, but... Nothing came up through XSplit, and nothing on notifications, so yeah. It didn't come through, at least.
It had been a while since I last
still
put
take
someone
those.
inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
Because that kid was not right in the head. He wanted to be famous for something that he didn't do.
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I led him through to a room at the station with a TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, I did it all. It was me. Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed.
And that would ruin Adachi's fun.
And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over. That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
There's reason why his social link is the Jester.
Don't you agree? But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
Well, that boss definitely made it look like he had one.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason! You bastard! I'll never forgive you!
You can keep your forgiveness. Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
About time you clued in.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
The Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality. I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now!
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be
We
expecting
know Kanji
you
doesn't
all.
listen.
We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
Good foreshadowing.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
Thank you, Barry. No, sorry. Thank you, Furky. Fortunately, when I read it off the stream screen, it's a little bit small text.
I think he means this world will engulf the human world.
Well, we're going to close that window. Probably with a gigantic fire spell. We'll see how the boss battle goes.
The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk.
Well, it's just on the side of the video there. I could watch the chat through the chat module I have in XSplit.
If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is
If anything comes up that I
completely
can't
shut
ever
off
read,
from
I
the
just
outside
go to the actual
world,
live chat.
then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
You mean
Depending on what you
everyone's
use,
gonna turn into shadows?
there should be a way to incorporate stream chat. How you would do it really depends on the program itself, but it should have something that would be able to capture the stream. Yeah, Streamlabs, I think, has a built-in function for it. I use XSplit myself, so I can't say what they have. But... oh, wait, no, I'm mixing things up. You're using Streamlabs, but that's just kind of an a step in the middle. You need to have something in your actual stream program. So if you're using OBS Labs or whatever Streamlabs version of a streaming program is called, I can't remember offhand, you would need to put on your on the stream page in the streaming program the module or function for where the stream chat would appear, and you would get a code from Streamlabs, the website, that you put in to connect the two, and then it'll automatically display text in that window that you set up in the streaming program whenever somebody chats something.
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings.
And that it was
this
mid-Steam
whole time.
tech support. No more. We end this.
It's about time we finished this. I don't want to feel this way ever again.
Well, there's the window that we
There's
lead
a
to
path
close.
we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Wait. I suggest we prepare ourselves first.
Yep.
We can't let him stab us in the back ever again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
I'm a little worried what he means
I'm a
by
little
the end of
overpowered,
the
so
year.
this will be fun.
But now's not the time to freak out. Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face.
Already done, Chie. Already done. By pulling all your strength, the path to truth has been opened. Rank 8.
Senpai, please don't go on alone. I understand that it must hurt, since you seem to have a personal relationship with him.
Yeah, I had 8 ranks in it, damn it!
Maybe that's why. I feel a presence kind of like yours up ahead.
Yep, I've played a good chunk, well, a chunk of the series. I don't know if I would say a good chunk. I've done 1, done 2, toyed around with the card game, the original version on the Game Boy Advance, not the remake they put on the PS2 or any of the remakes. And actually, I think that's about it. I thought I'd played more of the series than that. I have to look at the game series to see it, but yeah, I think I just only played those 2.
He might be calling
3,
to
well,
you.
2 and apart.
Wait, never mind. Forget I said that.
I do need to get that, just so I can have everything in one go. I did pick up the remakes they had, well, the collection remakes they made for 1.5 and 2.5 HD, but I don't have the one that has the, 2.8. I think that's the right number for that interlude part, and then I haven't touched 3 whatsoever.
We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
The expected true culprit has finally been confirmed. Before the end of the year, this town will be swallowed by the fog. You must finish things before then. You resolve to be fully prepared before facing Adachi. Now, where is it? Huh. Souls have changed. Oh well. Can I? Nope. Go to sleep. It's a quiet night. Why don't I have affiliate? Mostly just because I have not activated. I kind of want to get things developed further, like actual production value for the stream, before I activate that. That's pretty much why I fulfilled all the criteria. It's just, like I said, I kind of want to put on a better show. It's before going up to the next level. But at the same time, I recognize maybe I should just activate that so that I can get money and subs, and that'll help me to then produce the extra quality. I'll be honest, people keep saying that, and I really should take them up on the offer.
He might be calling to you.
I would. I'll be honest, that's exactly what I expected. Because you had to start somewhere, and it all starts with one bit.
We're all going together, okay?
What do I do for the singular bit donation animation?
Promise us.
What should you do? Go see him alone. If you leave now, you'll be able to make it before Junes closes. You decide to go see Adachi alone. Junes Electronics Department. There's nobody around. Well, the room is quiet. There's no sign of anyone. Is Adachi here? The entrance has appeared.
This is a problem. Why didn't you bring the rest of them? You're such a party pooper. You couldn't even bring your wannabe detective friend?
I came by myself.
So boring. Your whole gang should be here. You know, work together, beat the bad guy. Friendship, effort, victory. You guys love that stuff.
This really is just a game for this guy.
Huh? Why would I? Didn't you hear what I just said? Or maybe you heard, but you didn't understand. Well, I don't have anything to say to you. If crimes could be solved by appealing to morality, we wouldn't need the police.
He's not wrong.
The person you believed in was a version of me who only existed in your head. You decided on your own to believe in me, and that decision betrayed you. Why complain about it to me?
Is that what you tell Dojima?
You say the dumbest shit. It's people like you who come to me alone, naively thinking you can turn me around, that piss me off the most. What do you think will happen if I shoot you?
I'm gonna say you can't shoot me.
Wow, very optimistic. Is your brain rotting or something?
No, I'm willing to bet on the fact that this is a game to you. You would want to end that easy. You want to have some fun. The bullet brushed your ear. You can smell the acrid scent of burning gun smoke.
Do you get it now? We're done talking. I won't miss next time.
But you don't think you can talk to Adachi anymore. You feel your relationship with Adachi has changed dramatically. I really do like how this is such a different effect for a card bond. Thou art, I am thou. Thou hast seen how bonds may change. The bond that hath changed is thy first step to learning the truth. Thou must bear thine inner power of the jester becoming hunger. Torodadachi's social link arcana has changed from the jester to hunger.
Want me to let you choose? You can go back to your friends and bring them all here. Or you can die now. I guess regular revenge is boring, though. Let me see where your detective work takes you. It's always good for a laugh. You're so persistent. Look at all that youthful vigor you've got. Come on, leader. Bring all your friends back here. Well, bye-bye.
Well, we tried. The entrance is closed. Seems Adachi is blocking you. That Adachi wasn't the real him either. Unless you come back with your friends, you won't be able to reach Adachi. You must go back for now. It may not have been the real him, but apparently it was enough of a illusion to be able to break glass.
Back. I told you not to go alone, though I knew you would anyway.
Ah, shit.
It's okay. I understand. I'll keep it a secret from the others, and I won't ask about Adachi for now. But come on, you should trust us more.
Yosuke seems a bit sad.
Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. Attention, customers. It is now closing time. Please visit us again tomorrow.
Understood. I'll go home. You couldn't get through to Adachi. The day that town will be swallowed by the fog should be near the end of the year. You must reach a decision by then. You must prepare yourself as much as possible. Hello, it's me. Hey, look, what are you doing? If you got some time, there's somewhere I want you to take me. I'll ask Margaret to let me out more often, too. I really want to go there, okay? I'll be waiting for you to come get me. I feel like you should be spending a lot more time with Marie. You should find some time to visit her. You over here, students talking. Don't worry, we'll get to him eventually. Is this fog getting thicker and thicker, or is it just me? Does this mean that the world's coming to an end? I heard someone actually say that. What do you think's going to happen? Earthquake? Tsunami? Huh? Nothing's going to happen. It's just fog, you doofus. Besides, if something terrible happens, Defense Force or somebody is sure to come save us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Ah! What if giant monsters attacking about? Or aliens? I saw a movie about this, like this. Imaginations. Let's be sure about that. Oh, we are ways off. Hey, everybody! They posted the test results! The moment of truth. Oh, well, want to check it out? Decided to check the results. You got the highest score. You're a genius, Joe. Only regurgitating answers to questions that we already know the answer of. It's awesome. I'm just as happy as you, as if I got the highest grade myself. Your social friends seem to be looking at you admirably. You feel you become closer to your school friends. Lunch break is almost over. You decide to return to class. Classes have ended for today. The real culprit has been identified. Is it possible the fog will shroud the entire world by the end of the year? Regardless, you must defeat the one behind all this before then. Alright, we have been through so much. Let's save after all that. I swear that was the longest set of cutscenes without any break in actual gameplay yet. Alright. So let's take care of events for the day, and we will probably call it from here. Wait, nope, she's on the other side. She's on the other side. Well, in all honesty, it wouldn't be that bad, because this game, and I really wish a lot of other games would put it in, has a fast forward feature for cutscenes. So you put it in and it goes fast forward. And I mean, it goes fast forward. All those cutscenes, I probably been done that in about a third of the time. So it's great for on your second playthroughs when you're not stopping to read everything. Your test results are to be commended. In this nosy town, most forget that the quest for knowledge is more important than trivial matters. Please accept this gift as a token of my appreciation. Soma. Seems like you're the only one giving pieces of my collection too. The fog isn't clearing, and it doesn't seem like anyone is learning in class anymore. But I shouldn't burn a student with such concerns. Please, stay focused on your studies, Joe. Alright, that's one down. Alright. Into town. Can we get anything new from the Crane game, or is that it? Out of King Frost. Oh, what did it say? The next grandpa is revealed next year. Okay, so there's nothing till after December. No, I can't say I've ever played Among Us. I've seen enough of it played from other people, but I've never actually played it myself. Alright. New set, hard boiled. Anything else? Nope, just that one. I look forward to that outfit the next time we get into the TV world. Probably the only reason I haven't played it is just because I don't have a large enough group of people who would want to play it together. Okay, why are you refreshing on me now? Weird, but alright. Alright, Central Shopping District. I thought I had that checked. Yeah, keep source in memory. Yeah, sort that out later. What are you doing? You see mumbling something, but you can't make sense of it. They didn't show the cooking show I usually watch on TV today. I don't know what's going on, what I'm going to do for dinner. Get takeout? Alright, so before we go on that, we're going to spend some time with Marie, but let's see, do I have a persona for Aeon? Nope. Who do I want to drop? He is Emperor, and Emperor is Max now, right? Yep, Emperor is Max, so I don't need that anymore. Goodbye, Oberon. get a quick A on here. Sounds like I'm playing Final Fantasy X. And just quick Narcissus. Alright. Oh, wrong button. And Marie.
Huh?
Oh, you're here. Hey, I have somewhere I want to go today. Seems what we're going. Yep, we'll spend the afternoon with her. Hurry, let's go. Take me out. Well, it's probably Goof too, but Shadow Dragon. I can't think of which one. Which one is that? Like, what system? Junes Food Court decided to come here for a rest after helping Marie with her shopping.
Oh!
Oh, I found you, Senpai. Oh, Marie-chan's with you? Oh, Sensei surrounded by babes. I gotta get me some of that action. And Yosuke's just like, oh, we can't take you in public. Oh, I knew it. Hello, Marie-chan. I was just saying to Chie that I bet everyone will be here. Seems everyone's gathered around. You spend some fun time with everyone, including Marie.
Well,
It's growing late, so you leave everyone and escort Marie back to the Velvet Room. No, I guess it was just a points up, not a rank up. Yeah. Nope, I have to go back to the janitor. We got that one rank maxed. I could walk around from below, but I couldn't get it from above. It's the cushion Nanako frequently sits on. Eh? You notice a paper under the cushion. It's written in Nanako's writing. My big bro is the best in his class. He's a genius. Congratulations, I want to honor you for what you've done. It's a handmade certificate of accomplishment made by Nanako. Was she thinking of giving this to you if you got the top score? You got partial reward. Award. What does it do? Now stupid. Restores 1 HP when HP reaches 0. 1 use. Oh. Harvest the vegetables. Yes, we got 3, even though there's like 15 out there. Ugh. More tomato because we haven't got any other seeds to put in. I put in melons, preferably, then eggplants, and then tomatoes. Because one is a large heal for free. One is get out of jail free card if I get killed by something automatically. And the third is just SP recovery, which is always good. Alright, so we've got a ways to go before we dive into the TV again. And I'll be honest, I don't feel like staying up that late. Alright, so let's see here. We'll go with that. Alright, so thank you all for joining me tonight. Join me on Thursday when we play more Super Mario Sunshine. We finished off majority of the first 5 levels, got the coin star for the first world, but other than that, all that's left is worlds 6 and 7, and then we'll be ready to dive into the end game. So that'll be on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tell your friends, spread the word. Let's get everyone together here and have a good time, but for now, everybody have a good night.